All right, we're back, and this is video number 5, um, part 2 or second part of Article 3 of the RESA or Real Estate Service Act of the Philippines. So we've done with Article 3, 12 to 19. So let's go with registration without examination. So let me check if I'm correct now. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 5th video. Okay. So let's go to section 20. So ano natin to? I-unfold muna natin. So para hindi natin hide muna natin yan. Okay. And make it bigger. Okay. So unang-una, upon application and payment of the required fees, the following shall be registered. So these are the following, no? And then it will be issued by the board and the commission, yung sa PRC. Sila yung magbigay ng certificate of registration, tsaka yung PRC card, PRC ID, without taking the prescribed examination. So these are yung I've always mentioned grandfather clause, that these are the exemption doon sa examination, yung before na take effect itong tawag doon, para bang transition period ba, yung mga ganyan. No, kasi may batas, tapos yung paano na lang yung mga from the DTI, yung previous. So ito yung provision, section 20. So it says here, so without taking, walang exam, no need of exam. So those who in the date of the effectivity of this act, so that was July 30, 2009. And then they are already licensed real estate brokers. So ibig sabihin nito, they are licensed real estate brokers, appraisers, and consultants before the RESA, because they are the rest or the real estate practitioners during the DTI, Department of Trade and Industry. Ito, by virtue of MO number 39. Actually, lalabas to sa bar board exam. So, yan. As far as I remember, I don't think sa akin, but usually mga ganyan, no? Yung sa board exam ba, yung lumabas na type of questions, grandfather clause, ayun, lumabas yun yung grandfather clause. Provided that they are in active practice, of course, they should be active also. And then and have undertaken yung mga relevant continuing education, continuing program and development. Before it's CPE, now it's CPD. CPE, it's continuing program. I don't know what C, but right now it's D, CPD. And then that's letter A. And then assessors, ito naman is those who are holding possessions, permanent appointments in the government, yung sa local, like for example ito, Real Property Assessing Officer, RPAO. And then they are appraisers or doing assessment function for the last 5 years ito. And they are called assessors and appraisers before the RESA. And then they have been appointed, permanent appointments. And then they are performing actual appraisals and assessment functions, maybe due to their experience or some other qualifications, no, na naging sila, assessors and appraisers. And then of course they are under examination and conducted on the Civil Service Commission, CSC, then in coordination with the Department of Finance, and taken also again the CPE or the CPD. So yan. So this B and C, which are of the same, no, sinasabi dito, on the date of the effectivity of this act, assessors and appraisers, the same gyapon. And such appointments, permanent appointments, they have at least 10 years of actual experience so na naging appraisal or assessment, recent appraisal or assessment. And then naka-complete sila 120 hours of accredited training sa appraisal, and then conducted mga ang tawag doon, yung mga appraisal organization of the relevant board and relevant CPA to the satisfaction of the board. So those people I mentioned, yun yung mga pwede silang bigyan ng PRC card at certificate of registration sa PRC, no? So those falling under B&C, assessors and appraisers, they shall have complied with the requirements. So ano yung mga requirements nila? Ito sa IRR, the IRR says here, ito yung mga isubmit nila, no, in SO to ascertain or to determine their birth date, of course, citizenship, ganyan, valid passport or any other proof of citizenship, etc. etc. So yan, mga I think 9 yung mga marriage certificate or contract marriage, what else, CPE notarized certification, NBI clearance, DTI certification of training. Yan, ito may mga they need to pass. And then 4 passport size colored photos. Yun, para na sa ID na to, mag-ID. Yan. So those who exempt under the foregoing categories, no, meron siyang expiry or prescriptive period, 2 years, no, from the effectivity of this act. So in-effect siya July 30, 2009. So you count 2 years within 2 years, so it should be July 30, 2011. Yeah, kay 2 years man. So 2020, 2021, 2 years. 2020, 2021, 2011. Yeah. 2009 to 2011. Okay? So 2 years. And then provided the renewal of the professional, ito siyang medyo crucial because when they are going to renew after that, provisions is on section 17. And what section 17 means or says. So let's go back to 17. That was discussed last my previous video. So ito na siya. So a certificate of registration shall be issued to examinees who pass. So it means subject to payment. Okay, so let's check. I-issued sila to examinees who pass the examination. So pag mag-renew na yun silang mga anong gagawin dito? I'm tawag doon, learning what's the effect, no? The certificate of registration shall bear the signature. The certificate of registration shall remain in force and effect until revoked. A professional identification card bearing the registration number likewise be issued shall be renewed upon inspection of the country but not limited to attendance. So ibig sabihin, after nag-expire, they will take the exam. And what are the requirements of exam? They need to take the 4-year course. So ganun na mangyari. Because after that, yung kanina, yung sa section 20, this is just my own observation, not necessarily legal advice or not necessarily a recommendation. So this is only for what? Educational, shall we say, not for legal advice, no. It's just an opinion. Because as we can see, no, sinabi dito that shall file their application. Wait, ano sabi ito? Provided that the renewal, kasi mag-renew naman sila after nung 3 years kasi hindi naman indefinite. And then subject to the section 17, which says that a certificate of registration shall be issued to examinees who pass the licensure examination. So, they will go back to taking the exam after sa 3 years. So, that's what happened. Ah, ah. Those who exempt under, let's read it again. Those who exempt under the aforementioned category shall file their application within 2 years. Yeah. Because pagka yung 2 years dapat yung file para makaano sila mayroong card, but then pag renew yun na 60-70 na mag-prevail. So that's how it goes, no? That's it. Section 21. What's a section 21 says here? Reinstatement, reissuance, or replacement of certificate of registration, PRC card, and the special temporary permit. I mentioned special temporary permit are those given to practitioners, not necessarily Filipinos, yung merong foreign reciprocity. Ibig sabihin nun that if our country, Philippines, merong broker like ako, I can go to US and then I can practice there, no? May license. The American also can practice here. So, yan ang ibig sabihin, reciprocity. So, okay. The board may, continue. The board or the PRB rest may, pagkatapos ng 2 years na expiration, 2 years from the date of revocation. So, halimbawa, mayroong revocation, no? Nakalagay dito is 2 years revocation. And reinstatement naman to. So, reinstatement, ibig sabihin, you can mabalik pa. Ibabalik, no? So, from the date of revocation of certificate of registration, yung card, and upon application, so mag-apply for, you apply for your reinstatement for your profession. And then, comply ka sa mga CPD units. And then, if you have are deemed proper and sufficient na ma-reinstate, may reissue a suspended professional and reissue a suspended professional card, and in so doing may in its discretion exempt the applicant from taking examination. Okay. So here it says here but this is not applicable sa yung kanina, yung sa 20, di ba? But this is for those application applicable doon sa mga na mayroong card tapos na-revoke. Then of course kung na-suspended, nababalik ka, wala nang, we will not take another examination. A new certificate of registration, professional ID, or the permit may be issued kung halimbawa na lost or destroyed or mutilated, subject to the rules of the board, no? Kung ano yung na promulgated by the board. So that's section 21. I hope you can still follow, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. This is Clifford Enoch, a licensed registered broker, and you have here to in the middle, no? Please go back to introduction, start. But I think it's not necessarily to start ka ng una, pangalawa, tatlo, but you can skip na, no? So section 22, the roster, no? Yung mga roster of RESP. The board, in coordination with the integrated professional organization, these are called IPO, no? Or APO. Because sa PRC mayroong mga organizations yan in every professions, no? So mag-coordinate yung board with the IPO, maggawa sila ng prepare, update, and maintain. But in our case, right now, nasa PRC, but I think that's sa naman siguro yan, board, through the PRC website, makikita yung mga names, no? But when I say nakita names, not necessarily yung parang parang number 1, ganyan na tapos makita mo kaagad. You have to enter the profession, you have to enter the ID, and of course if you want the particular meron diyan i-enter pa yung birth date but not all alam nila. Halimbawa, si Juan de la Cruz, alam ko ba yung birth? No. Pwede rin ng name lang, but you will be given a prompt from the website na still tawag valid yung ID or he's a professional, ganyan. But if you want to see the other details, you need to enter the birth date. Okay. So, service practitioner, residence, of course, license number, parang sa sasakyan, license plate. Dates of registration, other data which the board may deem pertinent. And copies of them should be available upon request. And in my experience, like for example, I don't know if you can email or send, I want to have this person name and then can I have their number or something? I don't know if they will also, yeah, I think if you ask, bibigyan nila office address. That's, then the date of issuance of certificate, yung mga ganyan. So, it says here, available to the public upon request. So, you can ask the board to give data or this person about kung ano yung license. So, here. So, second to the last of this article number 3. Article 3. So, section 23 na tayo, no? Issuance of special and temporary permit or temporary permit. Upon application and payment of required fees and subject to the approval of the commission, the board may issue special temporary permit to real estate practitioners from foreign countries. So like Vietnam, baka or sa Thailand, no? Whose services are urgently needed in the absence. Let's say, wag na lang yung sa kanila, US, kasi medyo sinasabi dito, urgently needed, no? In the absence or unavailability of local. But ang dami dito sa atin, unavailability. But from what I understand ito is more on the specialty, no? No, specialty, but it doesn't need to qualify na sabihin natin, special to kasi unavailability of local practitioner tapos kailangan nilang urgent needed from somebody from the States or US or whatever, Germany, Japan, baka whatever. And then they are enhancing the practice of the profession. Probably enhancing, so maybe for a brief period of time, a contract, something to teach the practitioners the latest technology. Yeah. Probably that's. But when you say unavailability, kasi ang daming mga pagka sinasabing unavailability, could be that na mga expert natin wala na dito, mga Pinoy na mga galing, no? Wala na dito. Or they are not unavailable because of course, it doesn't mean unavailable that they are occupied. Hindi lang sila available, no? Like me. All right. So we are now in the last part. And wait. I forgot something that I forgot regarding the registration without examination. Ito. I think I already mentioned pala. Tama. So let's go to section 24, parent reciprocity. I mentioned this already. No foreign real estate practitioner, no foreign rest na ma-admit dito sa atin for license examinations or yung mga card, special or temporary permit, no? Mabigyan ng mga card or certification to be entitled to any privilege under our law, the RESA, unless yung country na taga saan siya, like America, yeah, or from Australia or from Vietnam o Thailand. Kung pwede rin doon mag-practice tayo, no? That they allow Filipino real estate service practitioners to practice na pwede rin within their territorial limits on the same basis as if sila mismo doon. Kung pwede sila mag-practice Dito, dapat din kami pwede din dyan. So, kung meron, yes, pwede. Reciprocal ba? Parang reciprocity. And then there are IRRs provided here that the guidelines therefore issued by the commission or by the board subject to the approval by the commission shall govern the provisions of foregoing section 23 and the herein section 24. All right, so that this is in the IRR notes, no? Nga ang provisions sa section 23 and 24, like I mentioned ganina on 23, no? By the board, but of course, hindi lang yung board lang yung ano, parang they are still subject for approval by the commission. Okay, so that's Article 3 and thank you for watching. Please prepare or watch my next video number 5. Yes, number 5 video, and thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing.